This show, Picture New York, is a wonderful series of about 150 photographs from the wonderful collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York. And this is the second in a series of 6 exhibitions that we are doing at the Art Gallery of Western Australia in collaboration with MoMA. So the idea came to me and the director of the Museum of Modern Art to try to highlight little by little in the space of about 3 years through 6 exhibitions the entire collections of modern and contemporary art of the Museum of Modern Art. So the first one, which just closed about a month and a half ago, was a wonderful survey of 20th century art seen through 14 modern masters. The title was Picasso to Warhol, 14 modern masters, and this follows on its heels, literally just a few weeks after the other closed. And it's really a way to look at New York City through the eyes of all the major photographers of the 20th century, but also including late 19th and early 21st, actually. Photographers who lived in New York City or that visited New York City, photojournalists and all kinds of photographers interested in portraying the evolution of New York as a modern city. It's a survey that is mostly chronological, but loosely chronological as well, so that we really can see the evolution of modern photography together with the evolution of the city. So it's quite an exciting exhibition, I believe. Oh, the show has 153 photographs, and all of them in a way remind me of the many years that I spent in New York City. I was a curator at the Metropolitan Museum of Art for 16 years before I moved to Perth from New York 4 years, more or less 4 years ago. And so every single picture, of course, reminds me of my time in New York. Bernice Abbott was one of the greatest photographers of New York City, with her idea of using shadow and light in a most perfect way. And so famous are her, especially her views of the Chrysler Building, the gargoyles from the Chrysler Building, or the view of Manhattan using the Empire State Building as her place of, as a tripod in a way. But one of the pictures that I love most about Bernice Abbott in the show is a very static picture of Lower Fifth Avenue. It's actually, the title is, I think, something like Fifth Avenue 4, 6, and 8, which highlights 3 townhouses on Fifth Avenue in the 1930s, I believe. It must be, yes. And the way she catches the light and shadow, just being opposite Fifth Avenue on the other side of the street, is, I think, magnificent, because you almost think that they are in. These are 3 townhouses, one attached to the other, but the color of the stone or of the brick, no, I assume it's stone, and the time of the day, of course, is the same, but the shade and the color in the black and white is so dramatically different in all 3 houses that really catches your eye in a great way, I think. When you look at the evolution of the city through the photographs that are here, and if you come to the next exhibitions, of course, you will see that New York had a great impact on contemporary art as well. It's a portrait of MoMA, of course, in particular, but MoMA, as we say in our advertising, is the heart of the culture of New York City, and so we are really trying to put things together in this respect. Yeah. And to have a conversation with Perth-based people and WA-based people on what is a great city and how we can move in the same direction here in the 21st century, of course.